round.
Yes, the final round of the Crown of Servers. I think we can hear some of Jeff in the background. We have Ben versus Sokka today.
Yes, we have two
the last
titans
round. Yes,
slugging
indeed.
it out for the final round. I'm very excited about this one.
Both players have something in common. They've both beaten me. That's it. That's all I have.
I don't think I've played Sokka, but I have played Ben, and they're both. But Sokka is obviously a very good player.
Yes.
Two-time, I believe, world champion.
Yeah. Let me check. Yes, the producer's saying yes, two-time
and
champion.
Ben is not a two-time world champion, but is still an exceedingly good player,
Yes,
part of
very
of the EA Sports cohort.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going right into the game. So we've got Sokka on the left playing Lat, and we have Ben on the right playing Egg.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the official name. It's not called Au CO. It's Egg.
Yeah, I've actually changed it, and I have the power to do so.
Okay. So Egg's ability, of course, anytime you do damage or trash one or more cards out of HQ, you gain a power counter on the identity, and if you have two power counters, you get a sort of weird draw where you trash one card and draw two.
It's a filtered draw where the filtered thing goes to the trash instead of the bottom of your deck. And Lat, on the other side, has one link, which might come in handy at some point in this whole weekend. And also, when you end your turn with the same number of cards in hand as the corp has in HQ, you get to draw one card. And this happens, crucially, after the discard step.
Yes.
You can start your next turn with 6 cards in hand.
Yes,
Lat.
which means you're one stone chip away from avoiding
two measured response,
two
end of the lines,
responses,
etc.
So, key question is this a scoring egg or is this a killing egg?
That's true. It's kind of hard to tell right from the start. Like Hansei review, a lot of eggs are going to have that.
Mm-hmm.
To start with some extra money, put a counter right on it. We are icing archives.
Yep.
Incredible.
Yep. No, it's a very classic move in egg because you're going to be dumping a lot of cards in there. Some of those cards might be agendas.
Sure.
And without Sting anymore, you can't. Archives doesn't really guard itself quite as
That's
much.
right. Yeah, Archives feels a lot safer for the runner to explore without Sting. Much as I miss Sting.
Sting was a good card. Okay, so just moneying up, getting a stone chip down, playing it safe, very conservative. We see a pinhole, which could be useful if we see a FUT down the line. Which,
but if we've already started by icing archives, eventually all 3 central servers are going to be iced, maybe earlier than we see in any other game. That pinhole's utility might not last. We'll see.
Yeah,
again,
it can be difficult with that because pinhole is obviously any remote.
That's right. Any uniced remote becomes a target. Okay. Is that a FUT server? Or are we going to see a flip?
If it was a FUT, they probably would have put
it
would
would
have
have been
end of turn. So
unless it's a very sneaky FUT.
It could be a sneaky FUT. I have one with FUTs that could be res but weren't.
Yeah.
Before it does that damage because FUT of course does 1 damage base, and then it gains a token at the end of the turn, which means in the next time it'll do 2 damage, and then another one for 3 maximum scoring a false lead.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh. I forgot that false lead wasn't banned.
Okay, so that's I think that indicates for us that it's a kill deck.
Yes, almost certainly. We're going to find a way to tag and bag. We're going to get the runner tagged and then remove their clicks before they can remove them, or remove their clicks before they can draw up to save themselves from a FUT kill or something like that. There's all sorts of different terrible things you can do with a false lead on the table.
I mean, the classic line I think for Egg would be mindscaping into end of the line.
Mindscaping, yeah.
And if the runner is at 5 cards, that will be fine. However, if the runner's at 6 cards, it won't be a flat line because they can clear 2 tags. Mindscaping does 2, and end of the line does 4, which is exactly 6.
Yeah.
So it's gonna Ben might have an awkward time trying to keep his own hand size at 4, so that the runner can't super draw on their turn.
That's true. Yeah, you have to kind of play the Lat game in order if you want to kill Lat.
And the second stone ship coming down very quickly, locking it down, making it quite difficult. So Ben is going to have a very
you're going to have a very hard time killing me.
Interestingly, not much of a board state from the corpse side at the minute. Typically, Egg wants to go not super wide, but kind of wide because you got your Bladder Wards, you got your FUTs.
Yeah, but we've just started by scoring because false lead is that crucial to the game plan that we are going to devote a server to it ASAP.
So this might force us into a longer game. We can see a Bladder Ward in hand.
Yeah, see Bladder Ward. On the runner side, another thing we to keep in mind is the Onicom is also kind of a damage protection card. It's going to keep even a hand size of 7, even a hand size of 6 can survive some damage.
Because crucially, Anicam is whenever a event is trashed, and when net damage happens, that trashes cards. Some of those might be events, and if one of them is an event, then you draw a card on the corpse turn, which can be another means of protecting yourself. So Sokka's deck seems very teched against. We see the FUT.
There's the FUT. Okay, and it's protected. Corp has a bunch of money.
But unfortunately,
the next agenda is going to hurt.
Yeah, I mean, Sokka can sort of leave this to tick. There's no immediate scoring threat outside of a moon pool, so they don't have to deal with it this turn. But there's 2 open servers, and they have got their pinhole, so there's a good chance they just decide we're going to go get rid of it now, deal with it, get it off the table. Runners on 8 credits, so they can very much afford the 4 credits it'd be to pinhole through HQ or R&D. Or Sokka might decide, okay, I'm going to note that threat. I've got the pinhole. I can deal with it when it comes up.
That's right. Yeah.
But I'm going to build up the rest of my board state so that I get this insurmountable.
Exactly. Build up my board state. We've got the anti-asset tech. We're just going directly for it. We're not even trying to pinhole.
Interesting. I mean, so if it's a Slice and Tan, let's say that's probably the biggest face check threat.
Yeah. We do already have the SMC out, so we're kind of safe.
The SMC covers a lot. So I'd be interested to see if we're going to see a res here. I mean, Anemone would be another painful res right now, despite the fact that you could break it. That is a free egg trigger.
Yeah,
and it will
couple free egg triggers,
and it will cost cards and tokens to carry through. So Ben having a real think about this one. Yeah. No res. Okay.
So that cost me $4, so there's 1 left on here. And then we'll pay $1 to $3 in treasure.
So converting the overclock money into real money.
Yep. That was a great... it mathed out perfectly, is what I was trying to say. You use the SMT to get the coalescence, and then 1 credit left on the overclock.
But he has trashed the SMC now, so unless he's got a symbol chip in hand, or another SMC, he is down a little bit if Ben decides to push something else in that remote. But we shall see what happens now. So they did trash something, so technically you could oppo them. I don't think Ben's going to oppo him here. He has drawn the oppo because that's a UK regionals alt oppo in his hand.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, it's very cool. I think it's a couple of people dancing in the middle surrounded by eyes. It's very austere.
Cool. I want to see it up close.
Oh, there it is. Small oppo.
Yeah, neat.
Because the phrase we have in the UK, we're either taking you to the small oppo or the big oppo. Ooh, another fart.
But just out there.
Clear, action.
It's out there because we know Sokka won't run it while tagged. He wants to spend his money on the tags.
I mean, this is a reasonable play from Ben because it's effectively it costs him 3 to res the FUT and do the small oppo. It costs Sokka 4 to clear the tags and then 3. So it's 7 for 4. So it's a small exchange, but an exchange nonetheless.
Yeah, it's interesting. You are forcing Sokka into certain patterns.
But unfortunately, with the unbanning of creative commission. Shapers can bounce back up from very little amounts of money these days.
Yeah, that's true. It feels like Shapers are never going to be truly out of cash. You can't count on it. But at least it happens at the end of the turn.
Yeah,
probably.
And you can take away those clicks with false lead. I mean, using
true.
false lead to deny a creative commission is a play, and it might be the correct one.
Yeah, I can imagine there are situations where that is the right play, but you have to know that the creative commission is waiting.
because of course you can only use false lead when the runner has 2 clicks left. You can't use it when they only have 1 click left.
Right. Yeah, we are spec working the coalescence.
It always feels good to spec work a coalescence. Money on the way in, money on the way out. It's such a good feeling. Get those cards.
Just
get
pure
that draw.
value. If anyone had told me when I was younger that meditation would make me this much money, I'd probably be a lot healthier today.
Is that what coalescence is?
I think that's what the flavor text is referring to.
Oh, cool. Okay. Very thinky turn. So, Ben had one of these remotes up last turn, but didn't res or score anything. Created a second new remote. So, what do we think is brewing here?
I am not sure. I mean, it could be that new remote might be maybe even another false lead. Like once we get to, we might be rushing to get 2 false leads on the board because that can really solidify a potential win. You know, I've seen players escape a double false lead, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, a second false lead doesn't guarantee the kill because Stone Chip is a clickless way of drawing of cards. But it depends on how all in Kikai's going on the kill plan. If he's gone really all in on it, then he may have no choice but to start tempoing him out, force the burn of those stone ships, and really start working down. There is also the other option that as Blood Awards come online, you can start ticking the runner down under critical numbers, so they either have to spend a lot of time drawing, or they have to start burning stone ships just to maintain the not dying.
Yeah.
Interesting. Pinhole.
We're going to pinhole one of these that we're not sure about.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
I respect that. It also burns a pinhole, which Kikai loves.
Install propeller, and I'll run it.
All right, we're running it. It could be...
I mean, Sokka's covered in all cases. They can pull the SMC if they need to.
Yeah, that's true. They have already, of course, trashed the program this turn.
It's an anemone, so they will need to pull.
Give me some damage. And then, are we going to res a cheeky foot and get a ping of damage off the agenda steal? Losing its stone ship. Ooh, is that a Palangi?
Yeah, Palangi can be pretty useful, particularly if it's a propeller. Okay, no foot res. Okay, 4 to 1. Sorry, 2 to 1.
Yep, we did gain some Oko triggers off of that.
We did.
I think we might even have missed an Oko trigger. I think.
So Oko is not mandatory.
Oh, okay.
You can.
That's true. Yeah.
You can choose to. And sometimes, if you are going to be spending your entire turn doing something else, it's wise to save that Oko trigger.
Yes. It's a petty cash we just played to get some cash.
I thought somehow we managed to get a. So yeah, just getting up some money. What Ben's on 9 credits. So
My hand is what? This is the
7 credits.
7 credits.
So that's gonna block something like Blood Award, though that doesn't really seem to be the play at the minute. Ben's in a bit on the back foot. So Sokka seems to be playing a very long. Like, I'm going to control the board. I'm just gonna. As you put out questions, I'm just going to answer them over and over and over again.
Yeah. But Oko now has enough counters to start being able to put out a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And it's kind of going to be an endurance test to see if Sokka can actually answer all of them consistently while keeping up a survivable number of cards in hand. Yeah, the stone chips are going to help, but they also can't guarantee.
Just go. How many cards again? 4. Drop. Draw. Any actions?
Yep, you've always got to ask for actions after the second click. That's when
technically after the first. You could, for
You
some reason,
could-
take
you
away
could,
clicks
yeah.
2 and 3 and leave them 4, but
That's true.
that is a legal thing you can do. I don't think Ben will be doing it anytime soon, though. Especially since there aren't any more doubles in the game. At least I don't think.
Are there no doubles left in the game?
I don't think so. I think they've all rotated.
What about Warm... no, not Warm Reception. You know, the other HP card from Rebellion Without Rehearsal. The one that is kind of like an archived memories.
Yes. Okay. Cohort Guidance Program.
Corporate Hospitality.
corporate
Thank you.
hospitality. Yes, there is still a Citadel, but it's not a runner card.
Right.
So I'm saying taking away click 2 and 3.
Okay, yeah, I missed the point of what you were saying and just went on my own little tangent because I just had to be right about something. And sometimes it's more important than being a good commentator is being right.
Okay, so cohort ticking behind an anemone. That's good. Oko loves a cohort, loves trashing a card, loves drawing a card, loves getting egg counters.
Yep, and loves inviting the runner to just walk through it, giving Oko one more tick.
Yeah, because the runner doesn't really have any programs that they'd be comfortable trashing at the minute.
No, not at all. The Azamat is going to be too much value for the rest of the game.
Absolutely. So unless Sokka nat draws the Sentry Breaker be for this one? Revolver, maybe? Or a Palangi, that would work as well.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think I see a Mitra Haman in the corpse hand, which is
Oh, I love that.
Because yeah, that lets you recycle back the anemones and get even more value from those triggers over and over again.
Recycled anemones is brutal. We got an Hansei review, making some money, making another counter. Credit back to you.
Interesting. I mean, Ben's kind of treading water at the minute. He needs to start enacting a game plan because otherwise there's a real risk that the runner just builds up a head of steam, gets all the money, all the breakers, and just starts knocking out assets over and over again to the point where there's just not enough active slots left in the corpse deck, and everything's just agendas. They need to be careful, obviously, of Fuji asset retrievals, because if you steal that's two damage to you, but that's very manageable, especially with those stone ships.
Yeah.
So Kikai a bit on the back foot here, I think.
Ritual draws me 4.
It kind of draws him 4.
So Ritual, the replacement Diesel, draws one card for each year remaining, plus the trap from Anacam. So drawing 4, and I saw an echelon there. So that's the
all right, yeah, that's
breaker.
your natural draw of your Sentry Breaker.
So I think
Echelon going to walk through the Sysentans pretty easily.
3 credits, absolutely nothing.
Yep.
So yeah, this is looking quite rough for Ben.
Oh yeah, in the chat, Odd Direct was saying you could also pop the false lead to prevent a rent rioters making a lot of money.
You could do that. So we've got a wheels coming down, so that's even further locking down the remote game. So now the runner can check one remote for free every turn.
Hannah, run this.
And they're going in, and they got all their breakers, and they got the money. So
unknown remote.
So 1 click left.
So what are the chances that there's a bite in there?
I'd love to see it.
It would be pretty good. I don't think it would win because Sokka's got 4 in hand. A Fonutria. Oh, Fonutria is
Fonutria is such a great fork in Shinteki. Like you're either gonna get to a dangerous number of cards in hand, or you're gonna take a tag. Phoneutra.
It's a bite. It is a bite.
It is a bite.
Beautiful.
That's incredible. That's a good looking bite.
I like that bite. Oh, that's
so 2
cute.
tags. That is scary.
So
This is like, yeah.
I will admit I'm quite surprised to see bite in Ben's deck. It's not a card you see very often at the
top tables.
Yeah, exactly.
But like
and this is table 1.
It serves its purpose, and I think that's really fantastic.
Yeah,
Sokka's got 1 click left
and 2 tags. Now they can draw up a whole bunch of cards with Stone Ship.
Yep.
They can also trash the wheels to get a click and remove a tag. So they're not out yet. In fact, running this on click 3 may have just saved them.
Yeah, we got 1 click left. How are we going to use this click?
And when I install my Hermes, I'll be forced to bounce it.
I was trying to figure out if it was relevant or not, and I guess.
Yes, okay, so they're just discussing whether they trash the bite or not, because quite a lot of players, when they access a bite, will trash it just out of frustration.
Frustration and spite. And you see that 0 trash cost, and you think, I must trash this right away.
Yeah.
But if it's on the table,
oppo.
if it's on the table, you don't have to.
Yeah, you know where it is.
You
They
know
can't. They can't.
Now
cycle
you
it back
know where it
as
is. That's
easily.
so important. Make
For-
them trash.
Yeah, make them over-install it with a spin to get it back. Don't just give it to them for free.
Yep. And of course, trashing it activates things like Oppo Research.
Exactly.
You don't just want to give them that for free.
So you know that's a snare. It doesn't feel like Ben's going to be spinning up a mana gum or something else, capitalizing on that snare being there. So you're probably okay to leave it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're thinking. Is he thinking about popping the stone ships?
Okay, so the wheels is gone. So I'm guessing, yeah, he popped the wheels to get rid of one of them.
So he's got 2 tags left, I believe.
One tag because the wheels got rid of.
Yeah,
rid of one.
right.
Want to trade? Okay. You have 5 again? Let me think for a second.
I like that ability of wheels as, usually
I-
tags kill resources.
Minescaping end of
Here,
line. If you
resource to kill
minescape,
tags.
you don't hit an event.
Okay, Sokka's calculating whether he dies this next turn or not.
Pop them both.
So I think if he pops the stone ship, because he's got 1 click left, I think.
Pop, draw 2.
He also wants to make sure he has plenty of
And then he
events in
can
hand.
draw.
There we go. Pop, draw 2.
Oh no, okay, he's going up to
Still
6.
on my turn.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to discard
Okay.
down and then lat draw up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, he must have spent his last click somewhere else. Okay, so 6 cards. Ben, can you combo out 7 cards worth of damage?
With only 1 tag, I'm not sure what's possible. Because that minescaping can't do it. Not necessarily.
I mean, to be fair, even if you can't kill him this turn, he's made a big dent in his armor.
Yes, forcing Sokka to pop 2 stone ships is incredibly valuable and really, really puts Sokka in a dangerous spot. And we are still early in the game as far as points are concerned, too.
Well, I mean, this tends to happen quite a lot in egg games where both players are being quite careful. You end up in a case where it's like 2-2 or 1-2 for a lot of the game, and then suddenly in like 2 turns it goes from 2 to 7.
Yep.
So Ben having a big old think here, because yeah, if he can find a way to get Sokka in a dangerous position, like he doesn't even necessarily need to kill him. So if you can get him to a position where he's very long cards, and then you install, say, a false leap behind another anemone, then Sokka can't risk contesting that.
Right.
So, let's see.
Yeah,
What,
just checking archives. What have I discarded?
too many things. There's a lot of face downs here.
Yeah.
Getting counter, drawing card. Mandatory.
Right, we just did a cohort. Mandatory.
So we can't see an Oppo because Sokka hasn't trashed anything.
Be very careful there.
So I wonder what we're going to see this turn. Okay, overriding the bite.
Install.
Going for 3 installs. I like that right now. I think that's a good move.
Yeah.
Because Sokka is going to have to spend at least 1 click dealing with the tag.
Yes.
So he'd have to spend every click running.
Which is so dangerous, and then that would leave him with very little money.
Well, yeah.
Uh,
Because this is what invites the question: when there's 1 bite, is there more than 1 bite?
that is
One of
what-
those could be a bite.
That is what
2 out of
has to
3 of
be
those could be
assumed.
bites.
Exactly.
We know all 3 aren't.
I haven't done it.
It's important that
Oh, okay. Well, we know that one's not a bite.
Mm.
Getting a fut out now seems good. And it kind of begs the question: is one of the other 2 an agenda? It can't be a sting, but it could be.
Yeah.
But it could be. It could be.
yeah, there's other useful agendas out there. I'm not sure what we'd see.
Fuji would be pretty painful.
Fuji would be pretty rough. Not that you want Sokka to steal it if he can draw up afterwards. We'll see.
Yeah, because he's burnt the false lead. I think last turn.
Yeah.
Yes, he burnt it after the wheels gained a click, because that took him back up to two clicks that he then burned. Okay. Interesting. Sokka deep in the tank on this one.
There is a chance that a second byte was installed over the first byte.
Well, not now. We know it's a.
Well, not now, but
we know it's
that.
a fun.
That is true. That is a play. You can trash the byte with the byte.
In fact, quite a lot of the old Jinteki cards were quite enabling of that kind of
Yes,
taking
exactly,
a byte
yeah.
and putting a new one. Yeah. Do you know it's a serious game when you've got the the double head in hands?
Yeah, exactly. And not only trying to calculate, but at this point also trying to read Kikai. Like, this is something that there are so many mind games at play here. Sokka doesn't just have to calculate how he can survive. He has to calculate what would Kikai have put on the table.
So,
Yeah, because Kikai may not have like a distinct kill plan from the cards on it, but can Sokka afford to lose the tempo
Yep.
to go and check those and survive, especially with a FUT ticking up now.
Yeah. Something interesting is that, very often we see Sokka on stream in a situation where the players have read each other's deck lists because, we're often in the top cut. In this case, might not have known that the byte even existed. Definitely doesn't know if there's a second or third byte. Just wondering that, like, what are the chances? What actually is the chance here?
Bravadoing Archives.
Bravado Archives. What?
Interesting.
Okay. Yep. I mean, we need some money. We're going to force a res.
So critically, this isn't trashed until the run ends. So Sokka
Yes.
won't get his draw, but he does have 5 cards in hand, so he's probably okay.
Yeah, if there's a Fuji in there, well, I mean, yeah, he's going to survive that, but we'll see.
So yeah, if that's Anemone into a single Fuji, that would be 2 from the Anemone, which you presumably breaks, so only 2. 2 from the Fuji.
So 5 total.
And then 2
Oh,
from the
6.
FUT. So it'd be
Yeah,
6
exactly.
total.
So 6 total.
If that's an Anemone.
Well, we're about to find out. 2, which means...
It's an Anemone.
Okay, yep, sorry, I miscounted. It is an enemy.
So
It's going to be big. Oh, and because he can trash a card from a hand to pay for the enemy's ability, that he might have just trashed exactly the card that kills Sokka too. That is very possible right now.
So
Losing,
that is an event. So Sokka's back up to 5 cards in
Okay,
hand.
yep.
So
We're alive.
so this wasn't going to be a kill line either way because it would have done 6.
If he hadn't trashed an event there,
Yes.
would Sokka have jacked out instead of accessing
Oh yeah,
archives?
that's a good question. Because he had 5 cards in hand. I think you can play the odds at that point. You're taking lots of 2 damage hits.
Yeah.
So I think you're probably okay.
Yeah. And you probably want to... Yeah, it's true. There's a very good chance that you survive anyway, but it's very true.
Okay, we're using a Spindo, so there's at least more than a Fuji in there.
It is good to ask. I technically didn't say it.
I know,
but,
you did.
but yes, I do commit taxes.
There is also the kind of question about how many cards are left in Sokka's deck.
Yeah, I wonder. Like we are, yeah, but both Oko and Lat are probably racing to the bottom of their respective decks right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Like Sokka is interested in winning this game sooner just because he knows he doesn't have infinite hit points, and with Mitra Aman,
5 agendas.
Oko kind of has infinite enemies.
Yeah.
None?
No agendas.
No points. Yeah, well, we're checking. We're
Wait, no, there's a 3 point. There's a 3 pointer there. You can see the 3 point.
oh yeah, there is. I didn't recognize that hearts first.
Take this,
Okay, so that is
and then I lose my hand, assuming you're using that.
Yeah, I'm using that.
So that's my hand.
Okay.
Cataloger too. Fun.
Okay, Sokka now on 0 cards in hand.
Yeah, and I think we've lost our third stone ship in that hand as well.
Okay.
But it was a 3-pointer. Yeah,
Fuji
that's
is a 3-pointer. So Sokka's
a Fuji
at,
altar
at
up
match
there.
point. If he touches a see how they run, he just instantly wins. But he is also tagged.
Yep. That's going to be rough.
The FUT doesn't do anything else this turn. So
Single mindscaping.
and that has enabled the big oppo. And,
Yes, it has.
Kikai will be on 8 credits next turn.
True.
So the big oppo is coming, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So realistically, Sokka definitely needs to clear this tag, but also he has a slight problem that he has no cards in hand. And if that's a Bladderwort, then actually no, Bladderwort wouldn't tick because it's not low. Being low, but you've just seen a couple of Bladderworts in the bin. I think 2 of them, not necessarily 3.
Yeah.
Simon chip the Azimuth
Okay.
for the cup.
Fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue.
The cup is one way you stay alive, by cupping the crucial cards. In this case, you just... Oh, you take
Okay,
it.
I think he's trying. He's got.
Oh,
trying to
yeah,
go
he's
for a
building up
quick win
to...
here.
It's the build your own legwork situation.
The IKEA legwork.
Yeah. Flat pack legwork. Love to see it. All right, we're going to see
Are you sure?
3 cards.
Let's see it.
Will a one-pointer kill him?
At one point, I went. That's a Fuji.
That's a Fuji. That's the game. Because he wins before he dies.
Yes, he wins before he dies because Fat doesn't can only fire once per turn.
Yep. Oh, if only fires one. That's so true. I forgot that.
It's not P forever. Okay, so
Okay,
That was
Sokka
it.
really came back from that one. I was not sure. You know, having 2 stone ships at the chart, 2 stone ship chart rooms at the start.
yeah, that's a big hit to
was
Kikai's
very
ability to close the game. Lat is
Yeah.
inherently kind of tricky to kill.
Yep.
And 2 stone ships and an Anacam is just going to make that really
Yeah.
hard to close.
And yet, when that bite forced both
Oh,
them
yeah,
to be
the bite
popped,
changed
I
everything.
wasn't sure anymore. This game kind of was up in the air.
Yeah. Before that, it was looking like it was going to be the case of a classic. Okay, I'm not going to try and win. I'm going to just stop the corp winning.
Yep.
Just take away their toys one by one until eventually the number of active slots left in the game is so low that they're mostly all agendas, and any touch of HQ or R&D will probably be an agenda.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's a way you win versus egg. But then that bite comes around and just changes everything.
Yeah, that was exciting. That was a good
Love
bite.
to see a bite be more than a speed bump, you know?
Yeah. And now we are swapping sides. Is that a Sable?
Yes, I think
Kikai's runner?
Sable versus Epiphany. Yes.
Sokka on Epiphany. Cool.
So this is gonna be an interesting one.
I bet our producer is loving seeing all these epiphanies today. Getting some cheering from the
Well,
producer
maybe
section.
this is the secret tech that
Yeah.
we're going to see tomorrow. It's
Oh,
actually
no.
Epiphany that's going to
Didn't know if you could
because there's
Well,
a lot
I-
of speculation that it's Leo. A lot of people saying it's going to be Egg. Few people saying it's going to be Op.
This is a
Yeah, I guess Op is still possible. You know, I don't think losing Cyber Sand was as big a blow as people have been saying.
Exactly.
But I'm not so sure.
But maybe it'll be Epiphany.
And
It'll-
some people with cursed minds have been saying GameNet, but I'd rather not even acknowledge that.
God. No, please no. But we shall see tomorrow. But yes, lots of epiphany today, and a few different types of epiphany. Like
sick is the excuse.
there's been a few tag variants. There's been a few kind of fast advanced variants I've seen out in the field using Stoke the Embers.
Yep.
Because that sends a 4-2 into a 3-2, and then you're playing NBM with 3-2s, and it's like any H fast robotics never went anywhere. But I don't think Sokka's going to be on that one. I can see a balanced coverage in its hand.
Yeah.
So it looks like a regular asset taggy type one.
Yeah, it certainly could be. I have seen a variety of different epiphanies in the last few months. I'm guessing this is kind of regular asset type, but it would be fun if we see something like a taggy B1001 deck or something like that.
As long
Let's
as you
see.
say one of the 2 words, I will take my turn. What kind of turn am I going to take?
I see a warm reception,
And I see a working prototype.
working prototype, excuse
Yeah.
me, which is quite useful when you have a whole bunch of cheap assets that you can just de-res.
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to be resing a lot of things very cheaply, getting a lot of those easy counters.
Yeah, you res a lot of cards very easily, and then you can the 5 hosted power counters. So gaining 6 is not huge, but adding an installed resource to the runner stack, if you hit a twinning with that, could be huge.
God, every time you hit anything that has counters or credits on it, you feel like a deity, a cruel, capricious deity.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're set. 30 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, Jeff's about to yell it.
Let's go 1, 2.
Ice HQ install and Icy install.
Now I saw the ice that Sokka put on the remote. It's a VSA.
Oh, it's a VSA,
which is
I
a
see.
particularly annoying piece of ice.
Yeah, it really is.
For
isn't it?
for criminal because dolls. You still got the tag.
Yes, of
Boomerang.
course.
You still get the tag. You still get the tag. You have to go get either your cat's cradle or some other code gate breaker to get through it. You can't trick your way through this and not suffer the wrath of the virtual server.
Yes, that's right. She will tag you with customer service.
Queen Getaway Archives.
Not
Queen
not
Getaway
even
Archives,
checking
not-
R&D.
yeah, not even R&D. What-
Respecting the oracle.
Yeah, no, I see that. I like it.
I mean, it might just be that they're respecting the fact that their mark is on there.
Yeah, that's true. You might as
That
well get the
that
quick
might
back.
make
Yeah, actually,
sense.
that makes a lot more sense.
Yep. And that's going to be a class act. And then it's going to be a class act.
Ooh.
It's the only
all of
card you could possibly install with those types of actions.
Right, and we're doing a filtered draw because, of course, we did not get to draw earlier.
Good to go? Oh, yeah. Come on, Nano. Yep. Nano.
So all the cards. So I don't think Kikai's going to die this turn.
I
I don't think he was going to die anyway, but I don't think he's going to die this turn.
Knock
So
on wood.
behind the VSA, we had, I'm going to guess, a balanced coverage.
Yeah, that seems likely. I think that's
Oh no, working prototype.
working prototype. Okay.
Or sorry. Or yeah. Res this. So it gets a counter.
Yeah, it gets a counter from itself.
Click 2, I'll install res. Or click 1, I'll install res spin doctor. Yep. This is not a click. Install res spin doctor.
Yep. Late in the day, you have to remember that resing doesn't cost a click,
And
It
I'm
does
going
not.
to click this twice.
and we're just making money off the working prototype.
So gain 6.
That's perfectly fine.
Nice. So a tendency I've noticed with quite a lot of American players is occasionally North American players.
Thank you very much. Yeah, please.
You sometimes refer to credits as dollars.
Yeah.
We don't do that over here in the UK. We don't say that cost me £2. Oh, run to my snare, spend £4 and do three net downs. We don't really do that over here.
I'm going to have to rewatch this. Have I been... Sokka said dollars.
Sokka said dollars, which is what
But
prompted the
do
comment.
I say dollars?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a uniquely North American thing that I've noticed. I don't think any other part of the world does that. We don't have euros or anything like that.
Wow. Well, that's a great observation that will haunt me and distract me from being able to play any amount of Netrunner tomorrow. Thank you so much for that.
No problem. Happy to help.
You'll love.
Okay. So Kikai playing a bit more of a slow game, just setting up.
Yes, we're
the
setting
draw.
up. We've got the Nuka. We've got some icebreakers in hand that'll come in handy. And that looks like a
Repairer.
And it looks like a Hermes, which you probably want to get it earlier rather than later.
Yeah, I don't think Sokka's got a score threat at this turn, but a Hermes.
No.
Absolutely, this early will. I think we're installing the Hermes. Thinking about it.
I feel like you might as well.
Yeah, in case he does put out a post-truth dividend.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, back to Sokka.
Install 3 and 3 new remotes.
Ooh, going wide.
Disgusting. 3 new remotes.
So firmly in the assets-bound territory, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I also really love how Sokka just did that. Like, knowing 3 cards are going to be installed, shuffle those cards. Don't give the runner any information about where you would put something first.
Okay, so R&D still wide open. HQ protected, but maybe not quite as protected as it seems with that Kura Paradigm.
Yep. And then we've got 4 open remotes. One is the Spin Doctor, but the Spin Doctor can probably be trashed pretty easily right now, since it's not like there's anything to recur. Do you want to do it now before there's anything to recur? I'm not sure.
Although that would cost 2, and given that
It wasn't-
the
it
Kikai's
would
only
cost 2, we were
only
kind of
on
low
4
credits.
credits at the minute, that does open up an oppo. So seems a little unnecessary. You could go and check these remotes and hope that one of them is an agenda. I guarantee you they won't be an agenda you want to steal. Might be an oracle.
Nope. All right, we are cleaning and getawaying on R&D.
See,
It's a Powers the Bee,
Powers the
looks
Bee. So yes, another wonderful asset spam card.
Mm-hmm.
Score an agenda. Get back something painful from archives. Can use it from HQ.
Yep. And we did have the money to trash it because of the way Clean Getaway works better than Dirty Laundry, but
Yes, you get the money up front.
it wasn't worth it right then.
Interestingly, Sokka hasn't had any Epiphany triggers yet.
It hasn't had anyone?
No counters. No one.
That's true.
No, Ben hasn't trashed anything to give him the Epiphany counters. But I suspect that's going to have to change because you cannot pinhole to kill off the working prototype.
Oh, trashing the working prototype. Okay.
Then I might have actions.
You can't see me smiling.
So them discussing the potential to pop Spin Doctor, literally just to
Right.
shuffle R&D. That wouldn't. There's
Yeah,
no,
to shuffle 0 cards into R&D, exactly, yeah.
it gives you a shuffle. Occasionally, that can be useful.
But sometimes just watching, like, there are there are some actions that could be done when the runner plays pinhole. You just want to make sure that you could be flushing some of those out, especially if against a player who might kind of by instinct just look at the cards, then you might get a lot of information there.
Name Operation. Nope. No, I don't.
Okay, so balance coverage coming down in order to gain a bit of money on an ongoing basis.
Pause a little bit more.
We mispredicted.
I see 2 agendas, a crypto and a next big thing in
Yep.
hand.
Sokka was just saying how some of the mind games include Kikai had paused. If Kikai had paused on the card that he looked at, Sokka would be able to say, "Is that a trashable?" And that gives him some information about what kind of card it might be. But in the end, completely wrong. So we're learning a lesson on how not to mind game. Oh, I'm seeing some fun cosplay out this window. I
Yeah.
hope the photos make it.
Looking forward to the cosplay contest after this. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then a quiz, and then a DJ set. Maybe not in that order.
Yeah,
Really looking forward to
it's
that.
going to be a packed night. I think it's pretty exciting.
And a late one considering how early we're starting tomorrow.
Yes. Maybe too late for some of us whose sleep is fleeting.
Sounds relevant.
Okay.
Roll R&D.
Ooh, being
And-
told by our producer there's a special announcement. Right
Yes, I have no idea what it is.
Neither do I.
I'm not sure if I'm visible on camera, so that wink might have been for nothing.
I literally have no idea what it is.
All right, folks, I winked.
All right. So the game is continued. We've got Ice on R&D and more remotes that are presumably more assets that Ben really doesn't want to, but really should trash.
Yes. All right, getting a nice filter draw. Getting a question for our producer if we know if the OP Q&A session is going to be streamed.
We're not sure.
We're not sure.
There's only one way to find out. Watch the stream, and if it's on there, then it was going to be streamed.
Yeah,
Right.
but I think it's the special announcement you folks want to stay tuned for.
Copy DM. No run.
Ben copying some DMs. And I think so. No points scored so far. Still 0-0. 21 minutes on the clock. Ben,
And we've got
Ben,
plenty
Ben, I
of
think just trying to get money and just generally control the board. Very similar to the Au CO game. Just getting money, building up.
Yep. We are over installing one class act with another, which
you can
with the
do,
money
since
we've
you
gotten
leak.
on the open market.
Drawing all the cards.
Cards galore. May your gambles be at the bottom of your deck.
Oh, we have a federal fundraising and a balanced coverage. So
This-
Sokka is going to get to see the top cards.
And then
rearrange
guess
them,
correctly.
Draw a bonus one.
Yep.
Get 2
I
credits.
mean, for us streamers, so that I now no longer have to remember which is which.
I actually do gain $2.
And we saw a public access terminal,
Yep, that's an
which is
interesting
the
one.
pad campaign. That is just a pad campaign right now. It doesn't do anything extra until 2 points have been scored, I think. It's threat 2.
Yes, threat 2 is the threat
the
text
trigger,
on that
which
one.
isn't high.
No,
not low at all.
that can activate pretty early, and yet we're a little bit into this game, and we have not seen any agendas scored. So
Yeah.
maybe we're waiting on that one.
Now the question is whether Ben is going to start thinking, and whether Kikai is going to start thinking, "I'm smelling blood in the water." Not the card. Just there are agendas in HQ, and just starts diving because there are currently 5 points in HQ.
That is true. You are correct. There is technically blood in the water.
Metaphorically speaking. But at some point, Sokka's going to draw another agenda. He's already burned it. He's got a spin doctor out, so we can get rid of him, but he really doesn't want... Well, I guess with the Federal, he could maybe start cycling them back,
Yeah, that's true.
but...
I'm curious, like, maybe he's keeping them because he just thinks he can score them. He's pretty confident in whatever's defending HQ and that remote.
Well, we know it's a VSA, so...
Well, right, we know it's a VSA.
I wouldn't feel too confident about
Right
that.
now, this all tags. But with a Hermes out there, you don't necessarily want to just be aggressively scoring agendas.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a slide.
That's a very slow install. What does that say?
I have a sneaky suspicion it's not an agenda. Behind a VSA, that would be a very bold bluff, unless Sokka thinks he can... Yeah, okay, so he might be going for a next big thing bait here. So that would require him to have an Oppo in hand. He's got the money for it. So it'd be a case of...
That's a good roll.
Ben goes in. Kikai goes in. Gets tagged because he hasn't got any way of dealing with the VSA. Steals the next big thing. Clears the tags and spends a whole bunch of money doing this. Next turn, Sokka does a big old draw. YDLs for infinite money. And then big oppos him, and then he has infinite money. He's got the big oppo ready to go. Another big oppo ready to go whenever he feels like it. And assets for days, and he can win out from there. So that might be what he's thinking long term.
Yes, I feel like we're at the beginning of that boulder rolling downhill, unless Kikai can do something about this.
But that being said, Kikai has a fair amount of money. No, Revolver's not going to cut it. It has to be a code gate breaker. So Revolver is reasonable. Respecting the Starlit Knight, which is very
true.
painful.
Starlit Knight's pretty brutal.
What is that?
We might be having some audio issues, or it might be just the way I normally
It's
sound.
a Bravado. So we're bravadoing the remote.
Bravado, okay.
It's a VSA.
Yeah, it is the VSA, like you said.
Here's a credit. Take a tag. Now he's going to gain a whole bunch back.
And we're going to end the run with B1001.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty fun.
No, never mind. You still get that credit. I was trying to see if I could do this in a way where you don't get that credit, but you do get that credit.
Yeah, if you want him tagged, then you do need to give him the credit. So B1001, love to see B1001.
Yeah, it's such
B1001 virtual service agent, beautiful.
Yeah, the beautiful
combination.
combination. We're probably going to see Funhouse in here as well.
Maybe Funhouse is really expensive to res, Funhouse can also be switched off by things like rollerblades in a way that VSA can't, because VSA is not an encounter; it's a pass, whereas Funhouse is an encounter.
A Funhouse is an encounter effect. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, interesting.
So you can switch off Funhouse with rollerblades, but you can't switch off VSA with rollerblades.
Yep. So I get a 50 counter.
All right, we are trashing one of these, so bad luck for me.
So I think the question is Ben going to just decide to go back in? No, he's just going to let a 5-3 go. Probably the correct choice.
Federal.
So he's trying to stem the bleeding a little bit. So he's taken away Sokka's means of generating money off the draw. Sokka's only on 6 credits. So scoring out this 5-3 at this point is going to be quite painful to do.
Vents twice.
Oh, it's just a crypto crash.
Whoa, actually, that's
interesting. Yeah, that's painful.
That's really interesting.
Double advancing it to bluff it as the next big thing. That is cute. Oh, that's put Ben on the back foot big time.
Yeah, that's a huge loss. I mean, we do have the open market that's going to trickle in some cash, but it's not going to be trickling fast enough.
Yeah, that is painful. Crypto crashes for. Was that for the full 7 as well?
No, I don't think he had 7 credits at the time, but it was all of it.
It was that's very painful. And yeah, as you say, the open market's somewhat mitigating it, but I really wish that bravado was in your hand right now.
Yes, certainly. Ooh, we're getting that table talk from the round of servers.
I just scored this.
And the other thing to bear in mind, 14 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah.
And there are clocks in the hall, so both players know how much time's left. So
Yeah, they're aware.
So getting 2 points on the board is pretty big at 14 minutes left on the clock. Like, a lot can happen in 15 minutes.
Yeah. And I'm hoping a lot does, for the stream's sake.
Yeah, of course. But getting points on the board is a good way to make sure that you're not going to lose on time.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It might just be a waiting game or an endurance match at this point.
So then I suspect thinking, how do I start getting my money back? Because a lot of it has just been
Take 2 credits over to you.
lost in bad crypto investments.
Okay, so we're installing Stone Ship, taking credits.
Sokka's in a pretty commanding position here. He's got the Federal ticking. He's got the B1001, which Ben can't deal with right now. He's got the He's got the VS and VSA, which until Kikai gets out the Koge breaker, he can't do anything with. So he either has to trash the B1001, and there might be a second B1001.
Yeah, where there's one, there's many, for sure.
When I used to play R+, it was one of my favorite plays to have something to have a VSA. They have no good way of dealing with it, so they go, they trash the B1001. They run in, they take another tag. I gain my two credits from R+, and they res another B1001. Just so much wasted time. And they're losing credits every time this is happening as well. Yeah, VSA, lovely card.
Yeah, I think Sokka's wearing a Reaper function shirt, Alvin. Okay, runner is back. We've played a sure gamble. We're at 9 credits. We've got the leech out now. We're just going to build up counters and maybe get to a point where we can start breaking ice properly. Slowly popping the spin.
Spin Doctor coming back in.
To shuffle into a face down and
A face down and a balance coverage.
balance coverage.
Leaving the working prototype. And I think that makes sense. Working prototype is more of an early game card, and this is distinctly, despite the fact that there's only 2 points scored, this is still kind of mid-late game at this point. So yeah, Kikai really wanting to regain a foothold in this game. 12 minutes left on the clock.
Credit, gamble, leech, red arc has you 1 click left.
Yeah, let's see.
And this might start being the turning point. Ben is worried about pings at this point, so he's not going to challenge Central.
Yeah, you're probably not going to run last click into an unknown ice.
Yeah, but I think next turn he might start poking.
Yeah, I think he's setting up to start poking earlier. I see a transfer of wealth in hand. You might even like experimentally try that.
Oh, pinhole.
Okay, no actions.
That's what I thought. Get in the bin.
Get in the bin.
So that's why I didn't bring back the working prototype. He already had a working prototype.
But also, it sounds like we're good already.
That is a lot of money coming in.
It cost me 2. So what happened was I was at 4. I'm paying 2.
Yeah, and now you're going to get the triggers.
And now I'm going to do my triggers.
Yeah,
So, do you want me to stack these, or do you want me to just keep them like this?
I don't mind. Whatever you want to do.
We'll do it like
So, credit where credit's due. Sokka is not assuming he's going to remember correctly what the top card is. So therefore not pre-giving himself the
Yes,
the credit.
that's very very humble, I guess. We've got like the trio of the ideal money triggers now too. This is an interesting situation that Kikai's in.
Yeah, and with the 2 points on the board, Ben can't really afford to get rid of that public access turn.
No, that's kind of a risky play right now.
If you have ideas.
I have ideas, they're a bit complex to put
So I think Sokka kind of noting the fact that well, he has got a very commanding board state. Oh, there's an Oppo.
Just revealing an Oppo. Don't worry about
Casual. Can't take it to the big Oppo yet. Only the little Oppo. The Oppo Express.
it. Yeah.
But now that Sokka's got it, there's a real risk that that a next big thing, which we know is in play.
Yeah.
10 minutes left in the round.
Okay, 10 minutes being called on the clock. So it's possible that Kikai decides to get a little more aggressive. I think he was already thinking about poking centrals, but now I think he's really gonna start pressing it.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Got to start poking.
So, hang out after this round. There's going to be some announcements.
1, 2, and then Oppo.
Take into the little Oppo.
Yeah, just a little Oppo. That's
Little
fine.
Oppo on the
It's
corner.
fine. It's fine. R&D is the mark. Are we going to run it right away?
So it's possible that so this is where you're getting to within mind games. It's possible that Sokka has read that Kikai is going to start poking centrals, so it's put out something like a false lead
Yes.
in the remote, knowing that Ben is not going to check that because they've already got
Yeah.
maybe they're reading that Kikai has given up on the remote.
On the remote. Yeah.
I mean, there are 8 remotes at the minute.
Yeah, I think this is when the confusion, just the exhaustion, and knowing how taxing it is what's defending an agenda at this point.
So we'll see what happens. First click draw.
And we're gonna think.
I think Kikai's got to make some difficult decisions here.
I think he's got to.
As much time is not on his side, and the board state, the corpse remote state is not on his side either. So it might be time to just start getting aggressive, start poking. Hope that you hit one of those 5-3s, which don't defend themselves. It's not like Bologna where you need to have 5 predators to
No,
have
it's
to
true.
steal it. So
All right, we are going to clear the tags. Yep. Okay. And then what? Make some money. Prepare for next turn. Say next turn is when I'm going to do this. Okay. Hire a Nuka via the open market.
What
fine.
new horrors is Sokka going to unleash? Another federal.
Another federal, eh? Okay.
That's a lot of federals.
Federal? Or, well,
Interestingly, didn't res the other two.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Kind of saying, it doesn't matter if something costs 0 to res. I'm going to res it when I choose to.
I'm going to show you federal.
Oh,
$10 total with the public access clause.
Ugh.
And then we'll trigger the other federal.
it's a lot of draw. He hasn't drawn a wage workers yet, which would really let him capitalize.
Yeah, that's probably true.
That would be absolute. But he could slap one down first click and off he goes. 4-click turn. Because wage workers in an asset spam deck is just brutal.
And just installing 3 cards. Every click is on installing a card. Interestingly, we have 3 tokens on Epiphany. Have we used Epiphany's ability at all this game?
I don't think we have.
I don't think we
we
have.
needed to.
No, I mean, I don't think we need to either. But it's just it's interesting that it's lingering, but not yet doing anything. We could have been any Jinteki ID. Heck, we could have been Synapse and made a killing.
So interestingly, I'm wondering if he checks some of these remotes. Just to keep Sokka honest. Not that I'm saying that Sokka would try and sneak out an agenda, but you gotta keep the corp honest.
Yep. Yeah. Just check 2 of those at random. That's what I would do.
I think so. Okay, so we see a ship
Okay,
list
now
then.
we can deal with the VSA, which is no longer doing anything anyway. Terrible timing.
Would have been great a few turns ago, but c'est la vie. Shibboleth still big at the minute. Still
Yes,
still strength
for the moment.
strength 3. So right now it can walk through a
Shibboleth
VSA
is
for
a
1.
threat 4, then it gets the -2 strength.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, so we've got a little ways to go. Kikai still has a chance to get into any of these servers, but you don't want to take a tag.
Cups coming down. Okay. We're doing the IKEA legwork again.
Yeah, we're building our own legwork. Let's do it.
Because not a lot's been shuffled back. Lots have been drawn.
Yep.
Not a lot's been scored. So Kikai might think, yeah, there's probably a reasonable amount down the remote. Check into remotes.
Okay, we're running the balance coverage. Gonna host it.
Okay. Reasonable.
A resident new one.
And a federal.
Guy throwing his hands in the air like.
So that cost me 1 federal.
See a hollow man.
Mm-hmm.
And another Oppo.
Federal draw.
So the hollow man will be Sokka's primary means of winning.
Yeah, this is how we're gonna close the game. Hopefully. See tomorrow's headline in there.
Federal draw, and then I'll balance coverage and show operation,
It's another Oppo.
and then I'll trigger the public access plaza, so that's 3 total.
Oof,
Gross.
so much drip.
And then federal. So this I can shuffle up. We'll go like this, and we'll federal draw, and then mandatory draw.
It's a lot of draw.
So much draw.
But interestingly, Sokka doesn't actually have that much money. He's got 8 credits, which would let him switch on a Hollow Man. But it's not enough to really put out a Hollow Man and start scoring. So this could be an interesting one where Kikai is losing on credits, but keeps fighting back and just keeps Sokka from having enough credits to win, because a lot of it is depending on that balance coverage at the minute. That might be about to change.
Yeah. So long as part of the strategy is get an agenda of your own at some point, because
because we're at 3 minutes.
yeah, we're at 3 minutes. This game is drawing to a close, and Sokka is poised to win.
But one next big thing, just touch the next big thing.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then that might be all you need.
We know it exists.
Transferring a wealth. Okay, I think we're doing a big sweep on HQ now that we've got.
Okay.
It's a ping.
Ping,
That's fine.
kind of expected. Gonna break it with our 1 credit, put a counter on the Tripp Mirror.
Oh, that blocks it
Yeah.
because of the ping.
There we go.
Goes for a second one. Oh,
But we don't have a credit.
take a credit first. Take a credit first.
It was like 1 transfer.
Yeah. There was a credit on open market.
Yeah, we don't have the money to break the ping right now.
Credit.
So take a credit. Are we transferring again? Break
So I
this time. We're
think-
actually taking the money.
I think Kikai might be going a bit tag me here, which is fine-ish. B1001 being able to end the run on anything critical is a bit of a problem.
Yeah, but B1001's going to take care of your tags for you.
So Sokka considering whether he wants to duck.
Yeah,
by
ducking down.
2,
By pre-resing things.
3,
Okay.
Oh,
3 more credits.
Needs to spend 3 more credits, or else,
more reception.
yeah, more reception there.
Just res all the 1 costers.
Mm-hmm.
This is click 3.
Let's click 3.
But he'll be tagged, so he can't check anything afterwards.
Yeah.
Because of that
Can't-
B1001.
can't go poke
you
anything
can't
right
leave
now.
the B1001s alone. If you leave them out, they will come back to haunt you. 1 minute left on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
So Sokka, I think, is conscious that if he has the next big thing in hand, which he probably does.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna res this, killing this. Res this, killing this.
So, yeah, this is
Okay,
incredible.
just
He's
trash-
like
just
forcing
trash-
the trash
6
of the other
trash
unique
cost
copies
was-
just in order to make himself at 0 credits.
Are you not cupping? Ben, why are you not cupping? Oh, you can't cup because you have no money.
Can't cup 'cause
Oh,
you
I
have no
see.
money.
I see. This is why Sokka did the duck, so
Yes,
he wouldn't
exactly.
have the money to do the thing, because he is sitting on
Yep.
a fair few agendas.
We'll draw with Nita.
30 seconds on the clock, and if Sokka
We are
has
drawing
a
quickly.
4-2, now, actually no, he can't score it. No, he can. Because he's got all the...
He's going to get so much money at the start of the turn.
Public access dollar.
Yep.
So whilst he... So interestingly, whilst he doesn't have the clicks and the credits to
Second federal.
score to score a 4-2 out of hand, he does have the clicks and the credits to do a 3-2 out of hand or a 4-2 out of the deck, I think? My maths might be slightly off on that. Time's been called, so this is going to be a bit of a problem for Ben.
Yep, I think so. Sokka just has to not lose.
Well, this sucks. Okay, so I guess I have one way.
I'm glad we're getting some good table talk here. All right, time is about to be called now, and it's only time when the judge says it.
This, yeah. So we go
So Kikai's going to have to steal
federal draw.
5 points in one turn with a tag. Okay, time's just been called now.
Please finish the current turn. The other player have one turn, and make sure to report to one of the judges or HQ staff. Thank you.
All right, Sokka's just got to secure this.
So I think Sokka can score here.
Go like this.
So credit install with the Epiphany
No, it doesn't matter.
and then hollow.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get to 4 points, because I don't think Sokka has enough to fast advance a 4-2 out of a 4-2 out of the deck, or a 3-2 out of hand.
Well, all right, so Spin Doctor.
Yeah, it's okay. Draw 2.
Because sitting on 2 points is precarious when the runner's got one turn left, because they could just go in, steal a 2-pointer and that's a draw, or steal the next big thing, and then they'd win on time.
Yep.
So they might all be for naught.
Yeah. But I'm also thinking about like what Kikai can do if Sokka cannot win this turn. You have to try running on HQ twice. Like no matter where you run, one of those runs is going to be ended without your choice.
Yeah. It's
So
a bit
be
of a
prepared to run twice next turn.
It's a bit of a difficult one, because ideally you want to access HQ with a credit spare.
Yep.
So you can
So you can-
legwork.
Yeah, and I
Ideally,
don't
like
think that's possible with what he has to deal with right now,
No,
unless
I'm
there's
just working
something
the
I'm
maths
missing.
on it. I'm not seeing a way that you can do it. Actually,
Well, Sable will get
Yeah.
a click back somehow.
yeah. Well, if it's on HQ,
So maybe credit Carpe Diem.
yeah, that'll do it.
Like 2 is retribution the shibboleth,
There
Oh,
we-
retribution!
Whoa.
and then click 3 is take $1.
That's very funny.
2.
Don't see retribution very often these days.
No.
Okay. So Sokka,
There is no agendas. I don't think you have enough.
Yeah, now they're talking it out.
You need to find 2 points.
so they've all been shuffled back.
You're telling me I shouldn't have discarded the shibboleth?
I
That's
think
what
so.
you're
That
telling
is
me.
what I'm telling you.
I
That
did,
is what I'm telling
I
you.
did forget about
That
retribution.
final random moment.
Wow.
See, but then I retribution the current era,
Yeah.
and then you have to like pay $3 whole to install that, and I just keep them in hand. Yeah. So I think
I
it's
think,
the
I
same.
think
So they're just talking about the lines. I
But-
think Kikai a bit stuck at this point.
R&D might
Yeah.
be runnable. It might still be runnable.
Yeah, it's true. Like,
Do you know at the top of
Just
R&D
need
Not that there
2
is.
points.
Oh, okay.
doesn't sound like it's runnable.
So I know the next 2 cards.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's runnable. Like, I think that has to
So I think you have to call the bluff here and run HQ. The question is how you're going to do that on 0 credits.
I think it's.
Or does he have 1? Is that 1 at the bottom, one of his?
Oh, I hadn't been considering that as a credit. I assumed that was off the mat and not counted.
Yeah.
I think if you
because
want to
he
run
has
HQ,
1,
it's-
then credit, clear attack, run HQ is probably the only out you've got.
Yeah, I suppose so. Or without quitting the tag, you go credit, run HQ, which one of them being ended because of. I guess it ends up being the same thing, really.
basically impossible for me to get into.
I think so at this point.
Yeah, we're suspecting
But-
that HQ has no agendas in it.
Or at least that's what Sokka's like indicating.
Yes.
Could be a bluff. Netrunner is a
Could be
bluffing game.
a heck of a bluff because I think he's even said it out loud at this point. I don't think that would be.
So I know there was the next big thing floating around. That might be what's in the remote.
Yeah.
Because Sokka is fairly comfortable that Kikai is 1 credit short. Because if you had 1 credit, you go credit, run and crash the P1000, run the remote, accept the fact you're going to be tagged, but it doesn't matter because the game's over.
Yeah.
But because Kikai's on 0 credits, can't do that play. Very much hoping that he doesn't have a Carpe Diem in hand. 'Cause otherwise, credit, Carpe Diem, run B1000, run the remote.
Yeah.
So did you have 5 agendas with those feathers? So it's possible that you pulled the agenda.
A lot of thinking going into this.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So I wish I could see. I wish they were playing with their hands face up at this point. I feel like we need to just see exactly what's possible and solve this puzzle.
Alright, let's fucking find out. So this should be credit.
Yeah.
And then it's credit.
All right, so now we're at 2 credits.
And then it's. I got this right. Pretty sure I got this right. Run HQ.
Yeah.
Break.
Yeah.
This I think is the best play.
He's not using B1001. This is him just saying, yeah, there's definitely no agenda in there. And anywhere else he runs, this is going to be ended. Agendas and archives and a VSA.
You have to overclock this.
Yeah,
Interesting game.
Are there agendas in the bin?
You just take a credit.
Did he say? Oh, he has got a spin doctor.
Yeah.
So
The spin doctor was going to be safe there.
Run archives to make.
Then run R&D. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I had to shuffle.
To do that, you basically you need to create a fresh access on top of R&D to have a chance of winning. So
Yeah.
tough
Right.
game. Very
GG's for Sokka though.
yeah, and as is traditional Sokka playing a very long, very controlled game.
Yes, of course.
Which is his specialty. So that was the end of Crown of Servers. We saw some interesting decks today.
Yeah.
I think did that change any predictions that we have for tomorrow? We think maybe Epiphany, or are we just thinking
Not necessarily. I mean, I saw more Epiphany than I expected to. But mostly I'm thinking it didn't really. Crown of Servers is a different environment. People are being forced to play a variety of factions. I don't think it's going to be representative of the actual spread of factions. I'm still thinking Leo is going to be a very popular, if not dominant ID. And that just makes it more likely that Leo is going to be on top.
Oh, we shall have to see tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow to join us for the main rounds of Swiss.
Yes, of
9 rounds of them. It's going to be a long day.
That's right.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll be back commentating.
I'm looking forward to playing tomorrow. I'll be playing, and no doubt will be on stream as I make it to the top table.
Of course.
Round after round after round. And I hope everyone is excited for the special announcement that will happen shortly after this stream.
Exciting times. Well, we're going to take a break, and we shall hopefully be bringing you the announcement when it occurs.
Yes. See you all soon.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Oh, there we go. Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm going to try and keep this quick. So unfortunately, because there's almost 100 teams, I cannot read all of them out today. I will say I'm not reading it out because there's some other fun things to announce after me. So I will read the top 20 teams, starting from the 20th, working my way up. So in 20th is the Church of Not Again. Keith Paris, not the PPRF for once. Steve Cambridge, Swee CZ. Oh no, frick. Now you have to start from. Now I have to start over. Wow, that's funny. Okay, let me make sure this is right. Okay, now this is right. Apologies, everyone. In 20th for real this time, it's Crutiful Joe. 19 is Last Click Panic. 18, ignore all previous instructions, concede. 17, run any server the first time the corp would end the run. Prevent the run from ending utilizing the corporate reveal and trash X cards from HQ at random. X is equal to the number of cards in the root of the attacked server. The best company at 16. In 15th place, the CR doesn't say that plushies can't play Netrunner. 14 is drop table teams. 13th is Steve Cambridge. 12th is the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Netcats. 11th, Toronto's second good Netrunner player and friends. 10, the Mothman processes. 9, this time in a slightly better spot, the Church of Not Again. 8th, oh goodness me. Metriosh, I don't even know how to start the rest of that. Apologies, everyone. 2 Radiant, 2 Furious. Bjorn Stockholm in 6th. In 5th place, Mantle Boost. In 4th place, unfortunately, if we win, you have to unrotate Lakshmi Smart Fabrics. So close, so close. In 3rd place, we have $15. In 2nd place, we have Keith Paris. And in 1st place by 12 points, we have the two-headed Jydra. If the two-headed Jydra can appear, you'll get your mugs. Once again, give it up for the two-headed Jydra. All right, and I think, are we good for a special announcement now? Yes, we are.
Hello, everyone. Is this mic working? Oh, there it goes. All right, wow. I cannot believe how many people came out here for this. This is amazing. Thank you all for doing this. I'm Izzy. I'm the new president of Null Signal Games, and I'm so excited to announce our new set today, Vantage Point. From the icy mysteries of the Arctic, to the riotous conflict of Brazil, to the ever-bustling cities of Kalimantan, Vantage Point looks down on the world of Netrunner from the surface of Luna, taking the world of Netrunner that we've all become familiar with from a whole new angle. Building on the foundation from the standard format that we started with Elevation, Vantage Point is going to add additional tools to players, introduce new strategies, and fill gaps in current standard decks that we've identified over the course of this meta. Vantage Point is coming out in Q1 of next year. You can find the announcement on our website now with all of the details that you're looking for, as well as some exclusive art, which I hope is playing behind me now, but I haven't looked. Thank you all so much. I'm so excited to share this with you. The set looks so good. And once again, thank you all so much for being here. We couldn't do this without you.
All right, thank you, everyone. So now I get to do some boring logistics. So in the, what's it called? The ladies' bath, the room next door, right after this, we're going to be doing an OP Q&A. Additionally, if you're doing the cosplay contest, you should be gathering on the balcony where you can see all those dashing bazzes. That is nominally going to start right around 7. After that, here will be Tripp Mirror's live set. As Tripp Mirror's live set is wrapping up, sometime around, I think we said 9, we'll be doing the quiz back in the ladies' baths. That's all we have planned for tonight. We ask that everyone plans to be out of here by 10:30 p.m. That's so that there has to be someone from Dovecot here. We want to make sure they can have as much of their evening as possible. So thank you, everyone. You all have been great. I look forward to seeing all of you and almost 100 more tomorrow. So.